Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Think as the wise men think, but talk like the simple people do. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Be a free thinker and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. To be learning something new is ever the chief pleasure of mankind. Happiness extends just as far as study extends, and the more someone studies, the happier he is. The worst thing about slavery is that the slaves eventually get to like it. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Education is the best provision for old age. 95% of everything you do is the result of habit. What we have to learn to do, we learn by doing. No one loves the man whom he fears. There is only one driving force, the desire. To get angry is easy. To get angry with the right person, the right moment, and for the right reason is difficult. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Anyone who has no need of anybody but himself is either a beast or a god. Whatever creates or increases happiness or some part of happiness, we ought to do. Whatever destroys or hampers happiness, or gives rise to its opposite, we ought not to do. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. The secret of business is to know something that nobody else knows. A friend to all is a friend to none. We laugh at inferior or ugly individuals because we feel a joy at feeling superior to them. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. We make war that we may live in peace. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The weak are always anxious for justice and equality. The strong pay no heed to either. They who love in excess also hate in excess. It is simplicity that makes the uneducated more effective than the educated when addressing popular audiences. Those who cannot bravely face danger are the slaves of their attackers. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. The greatest crimes are not those committed for the sake of necessity, but those committed for the sake of superfluity. The beginning seems to be more than half of the whole. Nobody will be afraid who believes nothing can happen to him. A man without regrets cannot be cured. One should not study what is best, but also what is possible, and similarly what is easier and more attainable by all. The first principle of all action is leisure. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. The quality of life is determined by its activities. The saddest of all tragedies, the wasted life. Criticism is something you can easily avoid by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Virtue lies in moderation. Life is a gift of nature, but beautiful living is the gift of wisdom.